Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm gonna try to record a quick video and make a, you know, progress video, I guess you could say. I had somebody message me last night or this morning sometime and say it looked like the wind, but I mean, from up above it, snatching it back to you, stuff like that. Like, you got to look. Like, I'm not on it. I'm like behind it still. I have to move forward. Like, even snatching like that, he was like, if you don't think about TK, you can do that. Yes, you can. But if you look the way that I do it every time, it's like I can make it do that. You seen it didn't do it the first time, but like, you can't do that, man, with the wind. Come on. Yeah, I just wave my hand because that's how I learn. That's just my instinctive way to do it. But you can't make it do everything that I make it do by waving your hand like that. I'm sorry. That's just not the wind from my hand. I'm going to message you in the messages of my last video and try to get you to watch that. There's just no way. But anyway, as you can see, the progress is good. Like, the way I was moving in that last video I made, I started moving like that again just because I was excited that I could move. Because I'm telling you, when I was messed up, I couldn't even take a shower. I was at the kitchen sink, sitting in my chair with a bucket, washing my hair in a bucket. Basically, I could not get up. I was out of it. There's just no way that's the wind from my hands or any other wind from any part of my body except for the energy. That's just not going to happen, man. Sorry. And there's no strings or anything like that, as I always show. I'm stepping back away from it. That's like I'm taking a stride, so it's probably 2 or 3 steps away, normal walking wise. So it just made me, I've known that I was getting better at it, and I kind of wanted to show everybody, but it's, I don't know, too difficult for me to get out here. Like, if my dogs act up and I got to go after them, I can't sprint like I used to. Like, now I'm getting better daily, but so, and yes, I was pretty much right, I think, about moving with the energy, because now I don't have to as much. Moving around helped me collect the energy and run it through every possible opening. I don't know. If you look at some of the charts, there's like eyes around you everywhere. So maybe you run that energy through all the eyes so that your mind can see the energy everywhere. So then you learn it better. I don't know. Like I told him in the comments, just try it for yourself and see if you can just get it to do that from doing that. I know it's foil and it's light, but it still don't just fly like that. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. And until you just view it for yourself, you'll never know the truth. That's way away from it and up above it for it to do something like that with the wind for my hand. Trying something different. Yeah, there we go. I don't know, I experiment now and it doesn't mess me up as much as it used to. It allows me to try more things without getting stuck, I suppose you could say. Alright, but yeah, like I said, the grid is my problem, so trying it, I will leave this here to see. you know, to see how far it expands. And that slight movement ain't gonna make this move over here with the wind from my hands. It's not that, you know. Hold on. All right, I did that. Now let me try thinking of it as TK. See, now it works because I thought of it as TK. They said don't think of it as telekinesis or energy and try it. It didn't work. Thought of it as that and it worked. So I don't know. They just cannot see it for some reason. I'm just so glad I can move. Like I said, move with the energy. Start, you know, I still haven't started working out yet. My pants are fitting a little bit tighter, and I've never been able to gain weight just from eating. If I didn't take my protein and work out, knock that off. You know, and it's still not going to just fly off because I'm doing that, you know. Yeah, there we go. Give that a try at home. See what happens. And I told them about the straw too. Try that and see how easy it would be. I know it looks messed up from there. It's been a while since I've done this. I haven't done this since I've been injured, and that's been like 6 months now. Yeah. But I'm getting better daily, so. Yeah. All right, yeah, I'm going to start practicing that again. I've lost that a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry, you can wave it at it like that if you want to, but it ain't going to snatch it up like that. That just ain't going to happen. I'm sorry. We'll go double and see if I can do it. Like I said, it's been a while. And yes, I'm out of breath. I've been sitting forever. Forever. I haven't started working out because something keeps telling me wait one more day. I was happy I could still move the cup a little bit, man, and didn't expect to knock it over. Like I said, I've only been practicing with small pieces like that. Yeah. And you see when I do my hand like this, I'm imagining going under it with my hand to lift. The right will be up top and the left will be at the bottom. For me, that's how I envision it starting. Like I grabbed it like that or something. And I think that's why it's off balance. In the end, when it gets right, you'll probably grab it somewhat like this, or you'll be able to envision like this, like you're leaning to the side, so it'll always be directly out in front of you somehow. It just feels like it's leading up to that. Yeah, try to pull it back to you like that. I'm getting pretty good at it, and I practice on a bucket, 5-gallon bucket, sitting there, and I just put foil on it, just keep blasting it off, getting me another one blasted off, and collect the pieces at the end. Yeah, I was throwing it that way, and it come this way. But those logical people will come up with a reason for that. They're like, it just does what it does. Yeah, it does. I don't know. I'm not upset by it, but I just look with your eyes, man. Not with what you think is happening. I don't know. I mean, I respect that. I understand, because like I said, I always wanted this stuff to be real. But I never, you know, I've never gave up on it, but there's no way of knowing truly. So now it's just, I don't know. I can't believe that I can still move the cup. That is awesome. Yeah, try that, man. Come on. Seriously, the wind. Like I said, that's how I learned. I started, if you watch my first videos, that's just how I learned. Yeah. I guess I'm just going to keep getting better at it. As I heal, I get stronger with it. That's just how I feel. I'm going to try not to wave my hands too much with this. I know I have to start off with that fling, though. I can't help it. Okay. Yeah, that's a little too heavy to lift up. We'll put it on this and try it now. See what happens. Just see what happens. Okay. Yeah. It's a little bit much, but I'm going to start practicing with stuff like that too. I don't know. And just get a piece and see if waving your hands like that'll. I don't know. I know it looks like it is the wind from my hands, but it is not. Like, that is still TK hitting it. I just can't figure out the next step with a bigger object. That's how I practice inside. To get to do stuff like that, this is what I do inside. I figure it out. All those little taps and hits that you hear on there, that's not wind, man. That's like energy hitting it like raindrops. Sorry, that's going to get boring, I know, but... Or maybe to some people, they're like, is he going to figure it out? Make you want to keep watching, I don't know, but... I don't want to do too much of, you know, that kind of stuff. It's just a cup with a straw in. And there's no holes in my Batman poster. Here, it's solid wood and it's solid. There's no air holes to somebody under here blowing it with a straw or something. No, no. I'll figure it out one day. I always said that. But anyway, you get the idea. Let's just gently set it on the straw like the Psy will. I've gotten pretty good at sitting down with the side wheel. I'm trying to make it so gentle, because I know it's just, so if I wave my hand hard enough it is going to move, but I still got that reaction like I want to just wave my hand. Yeah. Feel the energy. I don't know. I still like it better when I have to try. It just makes it. But I mean, you got to get the subtle stuff too, man. Like, yeah, I can throw the stuff, but I can't gently just drag it along. I can blast it over there and be done with it. But as far as just something like that, I have to pretty much put some effort into it. Otherwise, I don't know. Yeah, that's just too, I don't know, I like it better when I do something. I don't know, I just ain't really practiced that yet, you know. See, that's definitely not the wind from my hands. Like I said, I don't know everything, I can't do it all, but what I can do, I can make it to where you can tell it's not the wind from my hands. But I just found the secret that works for me. I move a lot because it teaches me what areas do what. I still haven't got the elbows quite right. I know that there's a blockage of energy raveled around my elbows because I can't quite figure out what to do with them. And that's why I have to do it like this. Once I get it right, I'll be able to envision it like this. But because there's a blockage somewhere, it's like this. Left goes under. It was right controlled the down and left, but I messed with that so long, now it's like this. So eventually I think it'll be like this. And it'll fly straight when I want it to, you know, without having to think about it so hard. Yeah. That's cool. Let's see here. Well, basically I got the blast down. I can blast forward, up, pull it. I can blast it back, but that's a little more difficult. Blast it that away. Like I said, I can throw stuff really good, but finesse, like Steve said on Chronicles, the finesse stuff I can't do. Yeah. Anyway, this should prove it. I was going to make it a short video. You know, I hope it looks as good as it does out here. Like, it's just definitely not the wind. Like I said, I know foil's light, but within reason, you can do stuff like this by waving your hand at it. Within reason, my friend. I'm trying to dig my hand up through it energy wise and just be right up under it. I don't know. It gets frustrating sometimes. I know it was cool that it popped up and blasted. People who hasn't seen this before probably be like, that was cool, but when you're trying to do something, it's pretty frustrating, you know. I hope this, you know, demonstration actually helps that person see that that's just my technique, waving my hands. I can make it to where you can tell, but people who's been watching my videos for a while already know that this is just how I practice. Like, I'm not trying to wave my hands enough to make it move now. I'm trying to figure out what that energy right there is doing, where it's going, and what part of my body is it coming from at the time. That's how I figure it out. I'm thinking of multiple places at once, not just my hand. I'm traveling the body, you know, because you got to think, this is what it would be like to just reach out and grab this. You can't just reach and grab it. So you got to throw your energy into it as if you would. And it's more of a video game type direction, not just a, you can't envision it like that. It's got to be a precise, you know, like a robot motion, basically. Anyway, my dogs are barking out in there, so I'm going to hobble back to the house, and I hope this provides a little bit more evidence that things are real. Take care.